Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a PayPal request that was randomly drawn from Michael. This is Final Fantasy 2. First time I do Final Fantasy 2, I'm pretty sure. And this is a song called Castle Pandemonium. Very interesting. They also submitted the FF9 version, but I actually just finished playing this game for the first time about a month ago. So I'm going to do something a little different here. I actually know what this song sounds like. But just to prepare myself for the other one, I'm going to hear this one first and then just not talk about it at all. I just want to hear it and remind myself what those organs sound like and then go into the FF2 version. Apparently, the FF9 version is based on the 2 version. I had no idea. Anyway, so we're going to start with the FF9 version, even though I've already heard the song. But I want to kind of drench myself in those organs again. So let's go. I've already heard this, so I'm not going to talk. I just want to relive those moments. It's interesting having context for once. Putting myself back in that spot. Imagine this at like some spooky baseball game. Okay. Well, like I said, I would normally do something like that, like before I even start recording, and I would just hear that on my own time. But I was like, might as well just relive it. Why not? Plus, this one is only a minute long, so this is my introduction to Final Fantasy 2. I'm pretty sure, same composer, years prior. Castle Pandemonium. I have not heard this song at all. This sounds like a different energy, like a battle. Oh man, that's so short. You know what? That's fine. I got what I needed. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me go back. I'm gonna listen to about 20 seconds of it, but I'm gonna slow it down. 75, maybe even 50. Let's see. Let's try 50. It's gonna sound a little weird, sorry. Okay. Interesting. I actually wonder if hardcore FF fans who played 2 first and then 9, I wonder if they caught that. I'm sure there are, and there's going to be people that be like, of course I caught that. Who wouldn't? But I wonder for just like your normal person that just played through these, if they caught that those were similar. Because it's kind of hard to tell. Like, unless you know a little bit of music theory, you can tell that the chord progression is pretty much the same and same key and all that, but it's totally different. You know, it's like a separate entity in a way. Obviously, without getting into too much spoilers, the original one that I heard, which is FF9, obviously, that is a dungeon. It's a castle. It's very, well, castle, however you want to put it. It's a place. It's a very important place where you learn a lot of important things, and it's very ominous, right? There's no percussion. Some of the most iconic scenes and songs from the game live here. So that's why there's no percussion. It's just all pure organs that sounds like the Undertaker is coming down the ring. Very, very gothic, and just, you know, I can see candlelight and all this dreary ugliness, vampiric even. But we're not here to talk about 9. I already talked about that plenty. This one, Final Fantasy 2. First of all, the quality of it, I don't know if this is like a remastered one. I don't know. But the quality of it surprised me. Because when I hear 2, I feel like it's like way back in the day, like Nintendo or maybe SNES. I don't know. I don't know when 2 came out. But I didn't have that sound in mind. So it sounded way better than I thought. And obviously there's a percussion here, and it's about 10 to 15 BPM faster. It's pretty quick. It's got more of a intense energy, whereas the 9 version is definitely a place that you're visiting. This could sound like a place, but it sounds like more like a fight to me. And since it's only a minute, and it probably just loops infinitely, but it sounds like a fight to me. And if it's not a fight, then it's maybe one of those kind of, I mean, it could be dialogue too, you know, like this moments of intense dialogue and then boom, comes on. But it's like a little too, it's packing too much heat, I guess. That was actually pleasantly surprising. I really thought that the 9 version would pretty much extract the 2 version. But to me, they sound like 2 different songs. They almost don't even seem related. They are, but they're not. So that's cool. I actually like that. It would have been something to be like, take a motif here and do this, but they sound like they're their own thing. And I like that. So, and this one had limitations, you know. So to me, I'm guessing 9 is the way that he originally would like this one to sound. Not the whole thing, but like, you know, the clearly parts are supposed to maybe be organ. Either way, I'm genuinely surprised by this. For one big reason. No one in my whole time of reacting to video game music, Final Fantasy has clearly been a huge contender. big requests from 14, 15, I'm sure 16 will get some too, all the way down. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, whatever. But around 7, they stop. I don't get many for 6. Actually, I've only had one for 6 on the whole channel. And I have like 1 or 2 requests for it somewhere. I've done like 1 from 5. Basically like 6 below. No one really talks about music, I guess. Or maybe I haven't got there yet. So, and I figured that's because, well, 2 things. One, maybe people, it's like before their time. And it's maybe more people of a younger generation requesting these. And the older generation will play these. Maybe they don't even know what my channel exists type of thing. I should look at the analytics. But also, I just figured that maybe the music maybe just wasn't as good back then. I know it's crazy to believe, but it's not, as a musician, it's not too crazy. A lot of people get better with time. They get more comfortable. They start to get in the zone, so to say. But typically, all my Final Fantasy stuff is like from 7 up. 7 up. So I'm sure 1 through 5 and 6 have amazing ones, but it's nice to know that good stuff like this exists. So I had this kind of, like I said, I had this feeling that maybe this stuff just kind of sucks compared to the rest. But so far, no. You know, I've heard Clash on the Big Bridge from 5, and I love that. I've heard this, and I think I heard an FF3 that was pretty cool. It's rare, but I have. Either way, regardless, I'm treating this as a FF2 reaction. The FF9 one was just to kind of stir my memory up again. And like I said, I just played FF9 like a month ago. Cheap plug, it's right here. But yeah, the organs is just like, it just feels different. It's totally different. I think the only thing they really share is the key and the name. Otherwise, they almost seem totally different. Cool. I wonder if this one's also connected to kind of the antagonist, because the FF9 one is, I would consider that pretty tied to Kuja. Without saying much. But anyways, let me know. I wonder who this is too. It's probably them. Anyway, let me know, FF2 fans, if you're out there. I'm sure some of you are out there. But let me know more about this song, and did you catch that reference in this one from 2 and all that good stuff. Anyways, thank you, Mike Hal, for that, and thanks to you for watching. Thank you to my Patreon members that you see right here supporting me, and a big thank you to my Platinum supporters who get priority in my requests. Those are Kevin, Patrick, Terry, Vanatel, Callanan, Gardelane, Mushameri, Justin, Knox, and Triad 101. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. Peace.